time. It takes dedication. Season after season. Year after year. It becomes a part of you. It starts to become more than preparation. It becomes an annual ritual. And eventually, it becomes tradition.
Marshawn Lynch 9 yards away, and the Seahawks have retaken the lead with 3:41 to play in the second.
He gets it. He's wrapped up. He's going to go down. Cliff will get there.
The ball to the fullback, run from the left tackle, breaks a tackle at the one, eagles in the end zone. A 3-yard touchdown run. A significant for Marshawn Lynch.
Seattle dominates in the 2014 opener.
After a convincing win in Week 1, the Seattle Seahawks hit the road to take on the San Diego Chargers.
Every play tonight. Every play tonight. Give it everything you got. Fight, fight, fight. Who's got my back? I got your back. 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 Who's got that sweat? I got that sweat. Who's got that sweat? I got that sweat.
The NFL's top defense in 2013 picked up where they left off, holding the Green Bay Packers to 16 points in the season opener.
Roger fumbles in the end zone. Ball rolling around. Ball on at the Packers. It's going to be a safety.
The Legion of Boom will look to slow down the Chargers' high-powered offense.
Keep the pressure on him. Keep the pressure on him.
San Diego's 393 yards per game were fifth most in the NFL last season.
Hey, they can't stop us, man. They can't stop us.
Phillip Rivers' 32 passing touchdowns were fourth most in the NFL.
And here come the Bolts.
Boy, you see it coming and you just can't stop it.
Rivers' favorite targets are tight end Antonio Gates and wide receiver Keenan Allen.
I was not going to be enough. That's fast I've seen you run. Not going to be enough.
Allen led all rookie receivers in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns last season.
Touchdown, San Diego. Keenan Allen has done it one more time.
The Seahawks running game can be described as a sugar rush with a heavy dose of beast mode.
I see you eating them Skittles. I see you, baby.
Marshawn Lynch ran for a league-high 12 touchdowns last season and found the end zone twice in Week 1.
And beast mode makes it look easy from 9 yards out.
Catching the Seahawks on the road bodes well for the Chargers. 7 of Russell Wilson's 8 career losses have come away from CenturyLink Field. Sunday, the Denver Broncos travel to Seattle to face the Seahawks in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. In the Super Bowl, the Seahawk defense completely overwhelmed Peyton Manning and the offense, holding them to a season-low 8 points.
I'll tell you what, it couldn't get much worse.
Man, it has been the biggest disaster I've ever seen in the Super Bowl.
Best defense ever. Best defense ever.
The biggest key for the Bronco offense will be handling the intense pressure from the Seattle defense. Defensive end Michael Bennett has been a beast. He has 3 of the team's 4 sacks.
Roger fumbles in the end zone.
safety.
The Bronco offensive line is playing well, yielding only 2 sacks through 2 games. A protected Peyton has thrown 6 touchdowns without an interception and is the highest-rated quarterback in the NFL.
Perfect throw. Touchdown, Denver.
Peyton Manning is performing surgery.
Manning could be poised for a big game against a suddenly susceptible secondary. The famed Legion of Boom gave up 3 touchdowns in a loss to the Chargers.
Antonio Gates, he got it! Touchdown, San Diego! Legion of Boom, Rivers is killing them!
On defense, the Broncos have struggled against the pass. They rank 30th in the NFL in pass defense, giving up 300 yards a game.
It is caught by Dwayne Allen. Dwayne breaks tackles down the sideline. He's gone to the end zone.
They'll need to find a way to slow down Russell Wilson. Number 3 has completed at least 4 passes to 5 different receivers and has yet to throw a pick.
Lockett makes the catch 20. 15 breaks the tackle. 10, 5, touchdown, Seahawks. Percy Harvin takes the pitch at tailback. Midfield down the sideline, 40, 35, 30. He's going to go. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Sunday's game is a clash of 2 heavyweights. The Broncos should have revenge on their minds, while the Seahawks should be motivated coming off a loss and have the 12th man advantage, which has helped them win 18 of their last 19 games at home.
Bring us here to play Jacksonville. Who the hell cares about Jacksonville? My son's team sucks, and they can beat Jacksonville.
To be fair, the Redskins only have 1 more win than the Jaguars. And with the defending Super Bowl champs in town on Monday night, things aren't getting any easier.
There's a reason why we're here today. Let's go out and ball. Let's show the whole world how we're supposed to play. Play in and play out. Let's go dominate. Here we go. Hawks on 3. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3, Hawks.
Fresh off a 14-day layoff, the Seahawks hope to take advantage of a Redskins team that's experienced a turbulent first 4 weeks.
Kirk fires out to the right. It's picked off again, right into the hands of the defender.
The Legion of Boom may be licking their chops. Kirk Cousins has thrown multiple interceptions in 5 of the 11 games he's appeared in, including 4 last week against the Giants.
That is a bad decision by Kirk Cousins.
Seattle's oversized secondary may be a tall task for the Redskins to overcome. They don't have a single wideout taller than 6 feet.
All we need is puzzle pieces, baby. Just do your part. We in there.
The Seahawks are equally as physical on offense.
Straight ahead. He's got room. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Seattle features the NFL's 3rd-ranked rushing attack, but will face a challenge against a Redskins unit that allows only 3.3 yards per carry.
You gotta love it.
Love may be a strong word, but there's plenty to like about the middle of Washington's defense. First-year starter linebacker Keenan Robinson leads the team with 30 tackles, while safety Ryan Clark is second with 26.
This defines us right here. Y'all want to win? Y'all want to be great? We show up now. Show up now.
Washington, D.C. has bettered Washington State in 6 straight regular season games. The Seahawks hope to shake off that streak and reclaim their spot atop the NFC. With a little more precision, the Seahawks could have routed the Redskins.
Man, oh man, that's 3 touchdowns off the board if it's against Seattle.
That's 3 on Percy Harvin called back.
Yeah.
But Russell Wilson saved the day with over 100 rushing yards and 2 touchdown passes.
Slam inside, touchdown! Seahawks!
When Tony Romo and the Dallas Cowboys kick off against the 3-1 Seattle Seahawks in Week 6, they'll have to battle the 12th man and one of the league's best defenses.
Rodgers fumbles in the end zone. Ball rolling around.
Seattle's defense ranks number 1 against the run, giving up just over 62 yards a game.
Hell of a job. Looking good. That's how we get it done.
But the Cowboys' rushing attack, led by the NFL's leading rusher, DeMarco Murray, is number 2 in the NFL, averaging 160 yards per game.
And the run and draw. Murray, right tackle. 10-yard line. 5. Walk the dog. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Let me tell you something, bro. I ain't trying to put no pressure on you, but you keep running the ball like that, bro, we going to around and be in that postseason. Hey, and it's on from there, bro.
The number 1 ranked rushing offense in the league, Marshawn Lynch and the Seahawks.
The turn and hand to Lynch, and he is going to go in.
I mean, but did you see how smooth? It was smooth. It looked so good, though. But it looked so good. It looked so good. It must have came from the stars up above.
Adding to that ground game is Russell Wilson, who on Monday night became only the 3rd quarterback since 1960 to pass for at least 200 yards and rush for at least 120.
Russell's going to keep it. He's got running room. 40, 30, steps out of bounds. No, he's down the far sideline and now steps out. Inside the 20-yard line. Harvin coming out of the backfield. Slant inside. Touchdown! Seahawks! Jermaine Kearse!
With their win over the Texans, the Cowboys have won 4 in a row and are 4-1 for the first time since 2008.
Rushed by Watt. He escapes Watt. He heaves it. Down to the post to Williams, and he caught it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kicks away. 49. 49. Dan Bailey. Retribution. Cowboys win.
In the lone game of the week that matches teams with 1 loss, the Cowboys will try to even the all-time series at 5-5. Week 7's divisional matchup between the Seahawks and Rams features a team looking to regain championship form after a loss to Dallas.
There's a reason why we're here today. Let's go out and ball. Let's show the whole world how we're supposed to play.
And another simply looking for their 2nd victory of the season.
The reality's about to set in. The Rams have blown a 21-0 lead and will lose at home.
Seattle's offense has looked even more potent than last year. Marshawn Lynch continues to set the pace for the NFL's 2nd-ranked rushing attack and could present problems for one of the league's more troubled run defenses.
The Rams' run defense is not good enough in 2014 because Bobby Reign is way over 100 yards. He's killing you.
He's absolutely killing you on the ground.
Rams defensive coordinator Greg Williams should be wary of focusing solely on stopping Seattle's ground game. Russell Wilson may rank 28th in pass attempts, but he's 8th in completion percentage and 2nd in rushing yards by a quarterback.
Russell Wilson is running wild.
The Washington Redskins have no answer for him coming out of the pocket.
One of the bright spots for the Rams this season is the emergence of former practice squad quarterback Austin Davis. With Davis under center, the Rams rank 7th in pass offense and have displayed the ability to find the end zone.
Cowboys rush forward. Davis, he's going to launch down the field. Brian Quick's got a step at it. Touchdown! Yeah! Yeah, baby!
Let it go, baby.
Nice work. Nice work.
Points and yards may be tougher to come by against Seattle. The Seahawks defense ranks in the top 10 in total defense and points allowed. The threat of the run will be key for St. Louis. The Rams are among the teams with the fewest rush attempts in the league. Zach Stacy and Benny Cunningham will need to produce if the Rams want to prevent Seattle from blanketing their receivers and teeing off on Davis.
Either that's the best pass rush move I've ever seen or the worst pass set by Jake Long.
The Rams have lost 6 of the last 7 matchups against the Seahawks. It will take a concerted effort on both sides of the ball to send the defending Super Bowl champions home with a loss.
Hey, what's next on 3? What's next on 3? 1, 2, 3. What's next?
Uneasy is the head that wears the crown. The defending Super Bowl champions and NFC South champions are finding that out the hard way. In Week 8, the 3-3 Seattle Seahawks visit the Queen City to take on the 3-1 Carolina Panthers.
Hey, let's seize this moment today, man. Let's seize this moment today. Persistent pace, fellas. Let's start fast and let's dominate from the first play to the last play, man. Let's show them who we are. Let's show them who we are. One play at a time, every play. Let's dominate the game, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Hawks on 3. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hawks.
Despite disappointing 500 records, the Panthers and Seahawks are still forces to be reckoned with.
Hey! It's time for the playmakers to come on, all right?
Last weekend, Seattle's Russell Wilson became the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for 300 yards and rush for 100 yards in the same game.
Wilson going to take it around the far side, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks!
Running back Marshawn Lynch's 420 yards rushing are 10th most in the NFL.
Hand to Lynch, straight ahead. He's got room. He is in. Game over. Touchdown, Seahawks!
Panthers linebacker Luke Kuechly leads the NFL in tackles and will be charged with slowing down the NFL's 3rd-ranked rushing offense.
My goodness. Yeah, I think Luke won that battle on that play.
Faster than a speeding corner, more powerful than a linebacker, and able to leap tall defenders in a single bound. Panthers quarterback Cam Newton is having a super season.
I'm excited, man. Enthusiasm. I love life. I like it.
Newton's favorite sidekicks are rookie wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin and tight end Greg Olsen.
Throw it to the big man.
Newton goes end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Carolina Panthers, Greg Olsen.
Olsen is first among tight ends in receiving yards and 3rd in touchdown receptions.
Greg Olsen, 22-yard line, far sideline, down the far sideline, dive for the pylon, touchdown.
Benjamin's 477 receiving yards and 5 touchdown catches are best among rookies.
Flips a pass, end zone, caught left side. Benjamin for the touchdown.
Seattle Legion of Boom.
The Legion of Boom looks to be the kryptonite to Carolina's super camp. The Seahawks defense allows the 8th fewest yards per game in the league.
All we need is puzzle pieces, baby. Just do your part. Be in there.
The Seahawks have already lost as many games in 2014 as they did all of last season. But Russell Wilson is 8-2 coming off losses. Meanwhile, the Panthers look to hold on to a slim lead in the NFC South. In Week 9, the Raiders head to the Pacific Northwest to take on the Seahawks.
Play in and play out. Let's go dominate. We go. Hawks on 3. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hawks.
Under center for Seattle will be Russell Wilson, who has 2 100-yard rushing games on the season, but is currently ranked 25th in passing yards with 1,490 and 11 touchdowns.
He's got a slide to his left. Now he throws far side back shoulder. It's a touchdown, Seahawks!
Oakland's pass defense is ranked 13th in the league, and since their bye, they've held opponents to 272 yards per game.
The Raiders by far the worst 3rd down defense.
Oakland's quarterback will once again be Derek Carr. Carr has a completion rate of 61%, with 9 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, but only 1 touchdown over his last 2 games.
Quick throw on left, catch by Andre Holmes. Holmes fighting for the end zone, touchdown Raiders.
The Raiders have the 32nd ranked rushing attack in the NFL. Darren McFadden is the team's leading rusher with 332 yards and 2 touchdowns.
They give it to Darren Cumming, left, gets tripped up. He's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Seattle running back Marshawn Lynch has not scored a touchdown in 3 consecutive games and has not broken 90 yards on the ground since week 1, his longest streak since 2010.
Hand to Lynch, straight ahead. He's got room. He is in. Game over. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Oakland has the 16th ranked run defense, with opponents rushing 52% of the time, the highest in the league.
Well played by Khalil Mack. Not only forced it back inside, he made the tackle himself.
After leading the league in takeaways last year, the Seahawks defense is second to last in picks this year with just 3.
Get the ball, see ball, get ball, make big plays. Big plays on 3. 1, 2, 3, big plays.
The Seahawks look to begin a new home win streak and to reclaim their spot as the beasts of the NFC West.
Hey, what's next on 3? What's next on 3? 1, 2, 3, what's next?
The New York Giants land in Seattle to take on the Seahawks in Week 10.
Gotta love playing, man. Gotta love playing, man. Gotta enjoy it, man. Game day. No better day than game day, man.
Looking to extend his 18-2 run at home, Russell Wilson leads all quarterbacks with 49 rushing yards per game and faces a Giants defense that's allowed over 350 yards on the ground in their past 2 road games.
Lynch keeper. 10 with Russell Wilson. 5. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Let's go to work, man. I got you. Let's go. Me and you now. Let's go. Come on. Go.
Despite not rushing for 100 yards in a game since week 1, look for Seattle to be patient in the running game with Marshawn Lynch, who leads the Seahawks with 5 scores on the ground.
Touchdown, Seahawks! Wow, what a play by Beast Mode!
Having not thrown an interception in a career-high 4 straight games, it's safe to say the Giants will lean on Eli Manning to eliminate mistakes on Sunday.
Manning, lots one left for Washington, makes the catch for the touchdown on Josh Gordon.
Look for Manning to target rookie wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., who's racked up a team-high 190 yards receiving along with 2 touchdowns since Victor Cruz went down in Week 6.
He's under pressure. He rolls right, throws right into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham Jr. gets his 2nd of the ball game.
If Eli goes awry, New York may have a tough time on the ground. After allowing a mere 37 rushing yards last week versus Oakland, Seattle ranks 4th in the NFL in rushing yards allowed per game.
Knifing in to make plays in the backfield on the running backs, the Seahawks defense.
Hey, baby. Good stuff right there.
The Seahawks look to down Big Blue for the 3rd straight time, while the Giants try to avoid a 4-game losing streak. The Seattle Seahawks soar into Arrowhead Stadium to take on the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 11.
Hey, there's one goal, one mission today, man. There's one goal, one mission. Dominate every play, and we'll see what happens at the end of the game. We will win. We dominate every play. Let's be locked in. Let's be engaged. Let's play together, most importantly. Let's go to work, baby. Hey, Hawks on 3. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3, Hawks.
After running for a franchise record 350 yards last week in a win over the Giants, the Seahawks' league-leading ground attack will look to record a fast start versus Kansas City.
350 rushing yards for the Seahawks today.
I mean, you're talking epic numbers here.
Marshawn Lynch ran for a career-high 4 touchdowns in Week 10 and will attempt to be the first player to score on the ground versus Kansas City this season.
He is in again. Marshawn Lynch, touchdown, Seahawks, his 4th of the day.
The Chiefs are 5-0 this season when Jamal Charles scores a touchdown. He has 5 in the past 4 games, and Kansas City will look to get him the ball on Sunday.
Touchdown, Kansas City, a counter pitch to Jamal Charles, 39 yards.
And he turned on the burners to get it in for a touchdown.
If Kansas City struggles on the ground, look for the Legion of Boom to loom against the Chiefs' wide receiving core that's yet to haul in a touchdown pass this season. The Chiefs are allowing the fewest passing yards per game in the league in 2014. They'll face the NFC's last-ranked passing attack.
Kansas City's defensive back was there to make the catch. Good hands, too, to come up with that interception.
Let's go! Let's go!
The Chiefs look to take down the Seahawks in Kansas City for the 21st time in 26 games.
Feel great. The weather's great. The music too slow, though.
Damn, no way. Let's run through it.
Hey, let's ignite a fire. Let's ignite a fire in this place today.
Pray for your brothers, like we said from the beginning. It's real, baby. L.O.V.
Seattle laid down the boom and showed that the bullies are back.
And he is thrown down, and the Cardinals do not look good on offense.
Let's create some fear in this football team.
Let's see if the Seahawks go for the juggler. Fires downfield. Ball is intercepted, Maxwell. The defense steps up big.
No. This is a badass team we playing against. Let's go. Get a little antsy a little bit. Maybe it's on me, I don't know. But just everybody calm down, me included. Let's go to work, okay? Let's go. I'll keep going. Let's go. Let's go down there.
It's a dark posse, bro. It's a dark posse. It's the way he handled. They don't want to tackle us.
The defending champs dominated the team with the NFL's best record.
Touchdown, Seahawks!
Hey, so is this what, like, genuine trust creates, though? That's powerful, bro.
I'm playing for you today. That's what it felt like. All the way across the board, all phases. That's what it is.
It must be like looking in the mirror for these two teams. Russell Wilson rising to the occasion.
When Colin Kaepernick is good, he's very good.
That play was made by Russell.
Great job by Colin Kaepernick.
And a free play, throws it for the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Teams just have a very difficult time stopping him. Kaepernick is home. Touchdown 49ers.
Somebody had to make a play. Frank Gore, he comes through.
Are you kidding me? He's on the move. He's home. 10-5. He is in. Touchdown, Seahawks! Who got it better than us? Nobody! That's what I'm talking about! Woo! Richard Sherman Simpson, the man who is the NFL's best corner.
That's the result you're going to get.
The Seahawks are NFC champions. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Separate your mind from anything else but this game. Get your minds right. Fly right to the ball and win this game. Our season on the line. Let's act like it. Right.
All they want to do is get you turned, okay? So their hands on him. Now, if you can grab him, boom. You can put him to the floor.
He come out and he's like this, his feet, the stunts are on. It's all connected to it, the quarterback's feet. Can we do that? I need some assurance by the eye.
Yes, I can do that.
While Colin Kaepernick's feet were a giveaway for Seahawks pass rushers, his arm gave away 2 passes to cornerback Richard Sherman. Pick number 1 by the 49ers' arch nemesis set up the game's only touchdown. Seattle added 4 field goals and held an opponent without a touchdown for the second straight week.
And he goes in! Touchdown, Seahawks! Robert Turbin.
We gotta take freaking Friday off!
After dominant Thanksgiving Day victories over their biggest rivals, the Seahawks and Eagles are hoping they have something left over for Sunday's showdown. In Week 14, the 8-4 Seattle Seahawks visit the 9-3 Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, this is what we love! We love battle! We love adventure! We love going on the road! Because we know we all we got! We all we need! We all we got! We all we need! We all we got! We all we need! If you ain't ready for a fight, go ahead and go home! Because this is gonna be for 4 quarters! Yeah. A fight! Yeah. If you don't like it, go home!
Eagles quarterback Mark Sanchez went from snacking on the sideline
chicken tender. Good.
To feasting on opponents' defenses.
Well, you can't throw the ball better than Sanchez has been throwing it.
Since taking over for an injured Nick Foles, Sanchez has led the Eagles to 4 wins in 5 games.
Sanchez rolling, fires, and it is caught, I believe. Yes, touchdown! And that could be the dagger.
After a slow start, LaShawn McCoy has risen to 3rd in the NFL in rushing yards, thanks to a season-high 159 yards on the ground in a win over Dallas.
What up, Coach? I gave a call last time. I was considered second best on the field.
McCoy is just 47 yards shy of Wilbert Montgomery's franchise record for career rushing yards.
Jaworski gives off inside, running Montgomery off the right side. Montgomery, 25, 20, 10.
Chip Kelly's offense will be tested by Seattle's standout defense.
LOB right. Let's go, we do, fellas. 1, 2, 3. Put them on something. Please, yeah.
No team allows fewer yards per game than the Seahawks.
He is going to go down. Coming from the far side is Cliff Averill.
Seattle's offense is powered by their bruising back Marshawn Lynch.
Guard positive is the way he had it. They don't want to tackle him.
Beast mode barrels over, runs around, and knocks down defenders. What a run by Marshawn Lynch.
Lynch is 1st in the NFL in rushing touchdowns and 5th in rushing yards.
Down to 5, he is in again. Marshawn Lynch, his 4th of the day.
Seattle's dual-threat quarterback Russell Wilson has run for 679 yards this season, 14th most in the league.
Franklin Lynch keeper, 10, with Russell Wilson 5, he's going to go in. Touchdown, Seahawks!
Wilson's 94.7 passer rating is 11th best in the NFL.
Sideline's locking, he's out there, he reaches up, he's got it! Touchdown, Seahawks!
The Eagles' defense hopes to get to Wilson before he breaks away for big games.
Time to go eat again, bro. Time to go eat.
Only the Buffalo Bills sacked the quarterback more than the Eagles. Outside linebacker Connor Barwin is 2nd in the NFL with 12.5 sacks.
Back pedals, he is hit, they got him again, and this time it is Connor Barwin with his 3rd sack of the night.
3 of the Seahawks' 4 losses this season have come on the road. They look to overcome their road woes and hand the Eagles their first loss at home of the year.
Let's dominate today, man. Let's be all out. Let's be it all together. Let's do it together, baby.
In the NFL, the early bird does not get the worm. Teams that rise up late in the season do. In the first half, the Seahawks were held to a field goal by a 49er defense led by Ahmad Brooks, number 55.
55's come to play today. All right? He's all over our quarterback now. Let's block his ass.
Good job so far. Yeah. Do not let anything slide now. No relaxing, okay?
San Francisco was playing without 5 starters. 5 more wouldn't finish the game. Still, they led 7-3 behind the running of Carlos Hyde and Frank Gore.
Kaepernick
gives it to Gore. Frank runs left, first down. Frank Gore driving, touchdown, 49ers. 4th and 1, and the 49ers run it in.
Gore and Hyde were both out by the third quarter. Against the NFL's best secondary, the Niner receivers had disappeared too. Colin Kaepernick spent the rest of the game running for his life.
At this point now, when the quarterback's scrambling, make him run. You know, stay in coverage because you got him behind the skin when he's moving around. Make him run the football. We'll come up and make our tackles, okay?
Kaepernick was sacked 6 times, and Seattle shut out the 49ers in the final 30 minutes.
Who wants it? Who wants this damn game? It's about desire now. Desire.
Great teams aren't great all the time. They're great when they have to be. In the second half of the season, the defending champions have been just that.
4-man rush. Russell throws to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Seahawks.
I believe you're going to whoop their ass. I believe you're going to kick their ass. I know you my dog. Let's get ready to go. I love it. Let's get this
In the battle for control of the NFC West, the Seahawks demolished the Cardinals.
I need the middle of the pocket to be clean. He's got to shake it. I don't like that.
Hey, what's going on over there?
Wilson drops back. The play fake to Lynch to the right side. Russell's going to throw. Got a man out here. It's Luke Wilson across midfield. 45-40. He's on the run. Drags him at 20. He's going to go. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Let's run these boys up their own building. Up their own building.
Russell takes the snap. Looks. Now he's going to throw down the seam. Touchdown.
Luke Wilson on their inside linebacker. Like, holy
Wide open. Oh, okay. Basketball move.
Turns upfield to the 5, makes a man miss, he's in! Touchdown, Seahawks! Russell Wilson, the magician. He has been spectacular tonight.
I'm going to continue to reiterate this point. It is finish time. All right? It is finish time.
What's up, bro?
You take my touchdown away, you get two.
I'm a beast, bro.
You right. You a beast.
The Seahawks already have a beast. His name is Marshawn Lynch.
Lynch, he stutter steps, breaks through the line, makes a man miss, cuts back outside right 30, 35-40, down the far sidelines. Pushes the defender, keeps fighting, he's still moving, he's going to go. He dives in. Touchdown, Seahawks! Are you kidding me? Holy catfish! Marshawn Lynch says, get out of my way. Seattle comes in tonight and just blows him up.
Don't do that. There you go. Come on. You like a,
See what you were saying?
Yeah, we don't get tired, man. Live from the basement. Seahawks, 12
Hold
man.
on, tell them what channel we on.
Oh, this channel 83 pay-per-view, man.
Only pay-per-view. Hold on, how they subscribe?
You gotta be blessed.
You heard it.
The St. Louis Rams travel to Seattle as the Seahawks try to wrap up the #1 seed in the NFC.
Hey, all the hard work, all the early mornings, all the late nights, man, come down to right now. Come down to right now. You gotta love it. Love each other. Let's go dominate the game. One play at a time. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
35-6 victory last week over the Arizona Cardinals has Seattle back together with first place in the NFC West.
A spectacular performance by the Seattle Seahawks.
They sent a message around the league with the way they dominated tonight.
The Seahawks franchise record of 596 total yards last week had Arizona seeing double.
It's Luke Wilson across midfield, 45-40. He's going to go. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a beautiful pass from Wilson to Wilson.
Seattle rushed for over 200 yards for the 5th time this season and is 6-0 when Marshawn Lynch runs for a touchdown.
He stutter steps, breaks through the line, makes a man miss, cuts back outside right 30, 35-40, down the far sideline, pushes a defender, keeps fighting, he's still moving, he's going to go, down to the 20, the 15, they're chasing him 10. Are you kidding me?
What a run. Oh,
Seahawks! Holy catfish! 79 yards, and that made Beastquake look like a walk in the park.
Way to be great. Way to be great.
Along with 88 rushing yards of his own last Sunday, Russell Wilson threw for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns for the first time since facing the Rams in Week 7.
He's going to throw it down the seam. He's got a touchdown! Seahawks!
And Russell Wilson is having a coming-out party. What a big game this guy has had tonight.
The Rams have rushed for over 100 yards in 5 of their 6 wins, including a 28-26 victory over Seattle earlier this season.
They'll give inside to Mason, sees a hole, bounces to the end zone, touchdown, Trey Mason.
St. Louis will look to prove that their victory over Seattle wasn't a fake.
Johnny Hecker to punt it to Brian Walters. It's a fake. Johnny throws. Caught. Oh, my goodness. Jeff Fisher, what have you just done to the Seattle Seahawks?
The Rams' trick this week will be scoring on Richard Sherman and a Seahawks defense, allowing less than 7 points per game since Week 12.
Richard Sherman picks it off.
And he gets his 4th interception of 2014.
The Seahawks can clinch home field advantage through the playoffs with a win next week against the St. Louis Rams.
Hill delivers again to Kendricks, and he lost it. Ball picked up. Bruce Irvin, touchdown Seahawks. The ability to run to the football and create plays is why Bruce Irvin ended up in the end zone. I believe Bobby Wagner was there when the catch was made to force the ball out of Kendrick's hands into the air, and Irvin takes it away from him. Watch the crowd get to Kendricks right there. Look at that play by Wagner as he pops it free to his teammate Irvin.
Super Bowl 48 champion.
The NFL hasn't had a repeat Super Bowl winner since the New England Patriots.
They got complacent. They're not going to repeat.
We haven't had a Super Bowl winner win a playoff game since then.
Are you kidding me? The magician. Holy catfish. This kid's been playing lights out.
Superman is back, running around.
Let's do it. Right side, 10, breaks the tackle, 5, end zone, touchdown.
Luke Kuechly's making plays in the backfield.
Kuechly just separated him from the football.
He got jacked up.
He has been spectacular tonight.
Incredible.
Who just laid Tony Romo out.
Guess what? I'll tell you how to place this.
Russell Wilson to crew.
His name is Russell.
And first quarter, we are scoreless for 2 offensively challenged teams at time.
Whoa, Cam.
Who's looking for Philly Brown, but it's Richard Sherman. Get this, his first career playoff INT.
Because most people know not to play around with Richard Sherman. But, you know, that wasn't a bad play because that was more like a punt. Long third down. So fans don't get really upset with that. It's like a punt.
All right, Panthers' next drive. We're still scoreless at this one. I see you, Richard. I see you talking. I get it. On second down, Michael Bennett does not bite on the fake, and he rips it away from Jonathan Stewart. You cannot give this team a short field.
He didn't get blocked.
Yeah, and Cam seemed to be a little indecisive here. It looked like he wanted to pull it, but at the last minute kept it in Jonathan Stewart's belly.
Would the defense hold? In a word, not so much. Russell Wilson just kind of lobs it up for Doug Baldwin.
And he see an all-out blitz here. He just gave his receiver an opportunity to make a play. As you can see here, it's all out. He's going to throw it up, give his receiver an opportunity to make a play, and he does.
Baldwin with a good move on the rookie Trey Boston for the 6.
Fort Miles.
On to the second quarter, still 7-zip. Cam.
Nice play.
Almost picked again by Richard Sherman.
You got to know the coverage come before. They got 4 across. Sherman's going to be extra aggressive. You know he got some shelter, as you can see. Look at that guy inside, that all-pro right there with number 29 on.
So your next play, 3rd and 4. That's big because Newton moving the chains to Philly Brown, playing with that bad shoulder and all.
Got to give a lot of credit to him, and he runs some great routes too, LT.
And then, it's the rookie Kelvin Benjamin, the 1,000-yard receiver. Look at him staring him down.
Florida State.
Panthers tied this one up at 7. Just their second touchdown in their last 33 drives against that Seattle defense. But here comes Seattle. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse. Maybe a little push-off.
That was a great throw, man. That's a great throw, great placement. Oh, he put it right where it needed to be.
63 yards on the pitch and catch for Kearse, a career high. 129 yards receiving. Is that a push-off on Ben-Wickery? Ben-Wickery? No comment from the peanut gallery over here. So Pete Carroll's team's up 14-7. Panthers ensuing drive. Newton. Benjamin. And it's all about the Benjamins, except he can't quite get that second foot down. A great effort by the rookie, but the right call.
You lucky. He said, you lucky.
That's what he said. But, you know, that was a great defensive play as well as offensive play.
Later on in the drive, Newton. The one thing you can't do is turn it over down here at the goal line. Earl Thomas. But then things get really crazy. You can see there's a flag. There's offsetting penalties. But watch Thomas. Every turnover's reviewed. Does the ball hit the carpet?
Of course it did.
So it is reviewed. It's an incomplete pass. Now Graham Gano trying to get Carolina back on the board and within 4. Watch Cam Chancellor.
LeBron.
And he misses it somehow.
He got scared. You know, you didn't really expect to jump through there, and when it becomes a reality, you kind of get scared.
So after a false start, what? Cam Chancellor? What?
The first thing goes to see, try again.
Now, the kick goes awry. Somehow Chancellor didn't touch it. He didn't get balled, but he got kicker. So it's a penalty on Chancellor. Watch this again. He does not touch anybody on his way through until he hits Gano.
Good call.
So Gano, Chancellor's probably just too tired. He's like, I'm going to sit this one out. I'm good.
He's too tired.
So Carolina, the team that won 7 games during the regular season, is down just 4 at the break. On to the third quarter, Wilson didn't do much scrambling on this day, but here for a gain of 14.
See, the best thing about Russell Wilson, he looks to throw first. He runs when he must, and he moves the chains. I love his intelligence.
4 carries for 25 yards. And then Marshawn Lynch, talk about a run.
Running business decision right
Get out my way. He actually stepped out at the 34. It led to a Hauschka field goal and a Seahawks 7-point lead, but that got the defense pumped up. On to the 4th, same score. This is Wilson to Wilson. Russell to Luke, who's really come on over the last 6 weeks.
Yes, a big third down conversion. You know, he's looking for his tight end, and there he finds it.
And then once again, it's Wilson to Wilson. 4 grabs for 68 yards. This one, he busts into the end zone.
Another third down conversion takes it all the way to the end zone for a big touchdown.
Pete Carroll, your thoughts? Woohoo! man's in his 60s. He's all pumped up.
Carroll has some good hair.
Panthers ensuing drive. It's the oh no. This is Cam on Cam crime.
Great anticipation. This is one of the, second team All-Pro. I don't know how you don't make first team, but this guy comes to play week in and week out. He's smart, he's intelligent, physical, aggressive, and have ball skills.
Cam Chancellor, his first career touchdown at an opportune time, and Newton just played with it.
Go get it, yes. Should have high-stepped it, like right there.
Or look behind him like
all
you did.
the way, just look
all the way on Atlanta, looking at Atlanta bench.
That's what you shouldn't have let me go.
Give credit to the Panthers. They were game. However, they come up a little bit short, losing by 2 touchdowns. And now the road to the Super Bowl, once again for the second straight year, goes through Seattle.
Beastquake mode, I am sure. Let's show you the highlights of the NFC Championship game for the ages. Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, 1-2 all-time in passer rating in the playoffs. Richard Sherman never targeted by Green Bay in the first matchup in Week 1, the season kickoff game. Well, they went after him in the first quarter.
And guess what? That's the guy. And the thing about it, he was a former wide receiver, and what he showed you there was wide receiver skills. Great job breaking on the ball, bringing the ball in, and then pat, get the feet down. Great job by Richard Sherman.
Sherman would get injured later in the game, but would remain in the contest. Ensuing Seahawks drive, you've got Russell Wilson, and that's one of the plays we were talking about. Went through Jermaine Kearse's hands. Clinton Dix with the interception.
Yeah, tip pass right there, and Clinton Dix, Johnny on the spot, makes the play.
Packers get it back inside the 5-yard line. John Kuhn with a 1-yard touchdown, ruled on the field a touchdown. But you got to review this one as a scoring play.
And when we look back on this game, we're going to ask ourselves, you see the elbow there? There were a couple opportunities. They get the ball at point-blank range, only managed 6 points in 2 opportunities down there at +1 territory.
Yep, and we're going to show you the second one in a second, but this was 3rd down. Eddie Lacy stuffed at the goal line. Looked like the hole was there, but it closed up quickly. 3-0 Packers. Ensuing kickoff, Doug Baldwin coughs it up. Green Bay on top of it, right around the 24-yard line. So 2 red zone trips for the Packers in the first half of the first quarter. Seahawks' second turnover of the game.
And you wonder why, Baldwin holding the ball carelessly, because he was actually filling in for somebody else. Here's another opportunity. Aaron Rodgers, just off the fingertips of Jordy Nelson. You see the precipitation coming down there. That might have been a factor in that.
Yeah, you mentioned Paul Richardson was the kick return man who was injured and not in the game. That's why Baldwin was returning it. Next play, 3rd and goal, Rodgers to Randall Cobb. Gain of 5, but on 4th and goal, they decided not to go for it. They kick another field goal, so 6-0.
The
Next
old man.
drive? Yeah, Julius Peppers.
Still got, one of the best free agent acquisitions you look at this year. The old man still had a little something left. Free play for Aaron Rodgers. He drops back, got plenty of time because of the offside.
Zing!
There you go.
Randall Cobb back of the end zone, wide open. Rodgers makes him pay. It was a free play. The penalty went against Seattle, obviously declined. Here's an ISO.
Yeah, and the key part here is basically it was a rub route that wasn't a rub route. Good job by Randall Cobb recognizing that. That had nothing to do with Richard Sherman, as what was reported. But, just a heck of a football play. You see right there, Richard Sherman saying, guys, we're better than this.
Legion of Boom was in trouble at different points during this game here. Earl Thomas with an injury scare on this tackle here. Goes down, stayed down, went into the locker room. They were doing various tests on him. He would return before halftime. Next Seahawks possession. Wilson looking for Jermaine Kearse and intercepted. Clinton Dix, his second of the first half. This is a one-handed job.
Yeah, and it was a great play by him as well, because he catches it with his right. He turns around. Bam! He gets turned around a couple of times. And on that particular play, you're going to see Russell Wilson. He gets hit. Look at this.
Here's the one-handed interception.
Brings it in. Excellent job of being in the deep middle. And watch right here. You're going to see Clay Matthews.
Helmet to helmet.
15 yards.
Block. It was a 15-yard penalty, and it appeared to shake Wilson up, not only on that play, but maybe into the second and third quarter here. But these teams so uncharacteristic, both of them had a case of the dropsies and the turnovers in this game. Some confusion between the Packers receivers and Aaron Rodgers, intercepted there by Maxwell. Second postseason game with 2 INTs for Aaron Rodgers. Mike McCarthy couldn't believe it either.
Bad play you're going to see right there. A ball underthrown, made the right read, but you got to put the ball a little bit higher. Russell Wilson just kind of off his game early on in this football game.
Do either of these fantastic quarterbacks want to get it in the end zone and hold on to the football?
Look at those passer ratings. 48 for Aaron Rodgers and 0.
0 at the half. Let's go to the third quarter now. 16-0. Packers had the lead. Clay Matthews putting it on Russell Wilson. Some extracurricular activities right near the end of the play. A penalty flag was called. It was declined. They accepted the penalty. They accepted the result of the play, which was the long sack. So it was 3rd and 19 for Russell Wilson.
Got
plenty of time with a 3-man rush.
And again, that's the thing. You know, they did a good job all day long, but you can't give anybody that much time. And it was a huge play down the field. Not to mention, Clay Matthews was dropping into coverage and not rushing the passer with a 3-man rush.
Doug Baldwin, 29-yard pickup. Penalty was against Green Bay. They declined it. They're down now in the red zone. Marshawn Lynch had it in his hands for just a second.
Good job. Good throw right there, but good job by the defender being able to, Barrington, to be able to get the ball out.
4th down. Field goal team comes on. Pete Carroll's just got to get some points on the board. Let Seattle's offense feel good about themselves. It's a fake.
Are you sure?
John Ryan running with it and throwing last
to
second.
Who?
A tackle eligible.
To who?
A rookie tackle eligible. Gary Gilliam, rookie out of Penn State. They forget about him as Ryan looked like he was going to run for the first down for a moment. Good arc on the pass. Gilliam looks it in. He used to be a tight end at Penn State before they switched into offensive line.
Great job by him. Tell you what, Pete Carroll, obviously excited about that. It was worth his weight there.
Worth having him on the team for that one, if
Absolutely.
nothing else. Biggest play of his life. 16-7 still. And Green Bay was still in control of this game. James Starks and the running game into Seattle territory. And bang, at the end of this play, Richard Sherman takes a shot.
And Richard Sherman still feeling the whatever he did here, something was going on with his hand. You'll see right here, hyperextended elbow, it looks like. And the whole game, even coming after the game. But he stayed in the game and gutted through it. The Legion of Boom took their lumps today.
All right, 16-7 in the fourth quarter. Now 3rd and 7 for the Packers offense. And incomplete. So we go to 4th down, kick a field goal. Richard Sherman playing with one wing at this point, it appeared like. But it's 19-7. And the Seattle offense really hadn't done much all game. Now we're coming up on the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Marshawn Lynch pushing. Offensive line pushing. Russell Wilson trying to shake off the interceptions and almost threw another one right there. Doug Baldwin looking for the penalty flag on 3rd and long. They didn't get it.
See Richard Sherman on the sidelines there, elbows bothering him, and still offense has an opportunity to make a play here.
Seattle punted. Green Bay trying to run some clock, but on 3rd down, Seattle's defense comes up, knocks the ball down, stops the clock. Seattle football back. They need 2 touchdowns here. And another interception. And you figured it was it.
Game over. Goodbye. Good night.
Clinton Dix didn't even try and return it there on that one.
Game over. We're just going to kneel down on this thing.
Burnett with the interception.
We're just going to kneel down and not do anything else, but the game was not over.
And that was Jermaine Kearse, who had the ball go through his hands twice for interceptions by Green Bay. We would hear from Jermaine Kearse again. We would hear from Doug Baldwin again because the Packer defense did its job. And the Seattle defense did its job.
Got the ball back
for Seattle. Now they're into Green Bay territory. Marshawn Lynch.
Little wheel route right out of the backfield. Looks called a touchdown.
Called a touchdown.
But after further review, there, stepped out there, stepped out there.
That's clear video evidence that it was
the gold bottoms on the shoe. That's the reason why we can see it all.
Got to wear the white ones maybe, and it blends in with the sideline. Either way, a couple plays later, Seattle's into the end zone. Russell Wilson with the scramble, but hey, no time to celebrate. All that makes it is a one-possession game. You have to convert the onside kick to theoretically have a chance. They pop it up high, hands on the football for Green Bay, but it comes loose.
Take a look at this. You want to talk about a young man who just,
Brandon Bostic.
Mr. Bostic.
On the hands team.
Watch right here. Right there, just, gets him in the helmet. Great job. Oh, my goodness.
Game wasn't necessarily over if they recover that. They would have had the 2-minute warning and 1 timeout remaining. Seattle would have. Now they're in great shape with the 2-minute warning and 1 timeout left.
And now Russell Wilson decides to start toting the ball, and the game changed.
15-yard scramble right there. They would go to the 2-minute warning. Then Wilson to Wilson. Luke Wilson.
And this first down, I think, is important.
For the first down.
Getting that first down, I think, was really important to help them move the chains as well. Change the play call.
We're down to 93 seconds left to go from the 24-yard line. He's in the secondary. He's in the end zone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Shake his hand. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Shake his hand. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
2 touchdowns with under 3 minutes remaining to put the Seahawks up a point. Up 1, the card says go for 2. They do just that. Check out this play.
Play's over. It's dead.
Yeah.
All those packs there. Oh, he just threw it up.
Might as well.
Oh,
worst that could happen is an incomplete pass. And so you throw it up and they come down with it.
Wilson to Wilson.
2-point conversion makes it a 3-point game.
Scott, it's not over yet. You know why? Why? Because Aaron Rodgers.
That's right. And we said, hey, you know what? If you want drama, if you were Green Bay and you said you need a field goal to tie or a touchdown to win the game and you got Aaron Rodgers, 90 seconds and 3 timeouts, you'd take that bargain as a Packer fan.
And I do believe I told you he was going to take him down the field and lead to the field.
And so Rodgers going to work like a surgeon. Hits Jordy Nelson.
Boom.
Hits Randall Cobb.
Dart.
2 plays and they are into Seattle territory. We're under a minute left to go. 43 seconds remaining. Rodgers buying time.
Got a little something
the
left.
Calf still bothers him. He doesn't have the wheels, but he has enough to get a first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock. They get into field goal range. They'd run the clock down to under 30 seconds remaining. On 3rd and 10, Rodgers, does he take the shot at the end zone? Takes a shot to Jordy Nelson.
Just a little more
pick up a handful of yards.
Yeah, just to put him into real field goal range for Crosby. You see right there, Richard Sherman still struggling with that wrist injury. What a testament to his intestinal fortitude.
19 seconds left. Mason Crosby, good from 48 yards out. We got a tie game.
It is going to
22-20, a game that was 16-0, a game that was 19-7, is now 22 apiece going to overtime. Aaron Rodgers, a little grin on his face. All right, just give me the ball back, boys. I'll do my thing. But Seattle won the coin toss. Seattle took the football. Seattle took it into Green Bay territory.
Doug Baldwin, big throw from that guy. Struggled all game long. Russell Wilson found a way. You see Richard Sherman still struggling there with the injury. Russell Wilson once again drops back. Not again.
Jermaine Kearse. A very similar play to the touchdown that he scored in the 4th quarter last year in the NFC Championship game against the 49ers to put the Seahawks back up. This one ends the game. This one wins the National Football Conference for the Seattle Seahawks.
In Super Bowl 49, the reigning Super Bowl champs take on the winningest team of the last decade. In Arizona, the NFC champion Seattle Seahawks meet the AFC champion New England Patriots.
That needs to be said today. This is where it all counts. This is why we're here. This is why each one of us are here.
Huge opportunity, man. We work for it every day. Let's dominate. Let's be focused. Let's play for each other. Let's play together. You know where we want to go. Hawks on 3. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hawks.
The Seahawks look to become the first team to win back-to-back Super Bowl titles since the Patriots did so in 2003 and 2004.
And that is it. The Patriots are going to be Super Bowl champions again.
With the Patriots win, Tom Brady would tie Terry Bradshaw and childhood hero Joe Montana for the most Super Bowl victories by a quarterback with 4.
And the 49ers have won the Super Bowl.
Brady is already the NFL's all-time leader in postseason touchdown passes with 49.
He will do something no other quarterback in NFL history has done. Start a 6th Super Bowl.
Russell Wilson led a Seahawks 4th quarter comeback over the Packers to send his team to the Super Bowl.
He's going to throw down the middle. He's got a man. The ball's caught. Touchdown. The Seahawks are going back to the Super Bowl.
Wilson's ability to beat defenses using both his arm and legs make him one of the NFL's premier playmakers.
Russell Wilson, the magician. He has been spectacular tonight.
Brady and Wilson will be tested by 2 of the NFL's top secondaries.
Seattle Legion of
The Legion of Boom allowed the fewest passing yards in the NFL this season. Opponents averaged just 186 passing yards per game.
Holy catfish! The Legion of Boom, they do it again!
I ain't
never seen a quarterback who can deal with the LOB.
If one player can deal with the LOB, it's Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski.
Tell me a team right now that can stop him when 87's healthy. I don't think there is one in the league right now.
Gronk makes his biggest impact over the middle, where the Legion of Boom's biggest hitter, Cam Chancellor, will likely be waiting.
And that's what makes those receivers think later on in the ball game when they take those type of hits that, that number 31 might be lurking around here. I might not want to catch this one.
Patriots fans feel their shutdown corner is on an island of his own.
Nobody's defended more passes since 2007 than Darrelle Revis.
In 8 career playoff games, Darrelle Revis has intercepted 3 passes and defended 7 more.
Lobs a throw near side, picked off by Darrelle Revis.
Both the Patriots and Seahawks may have to rely on their bruising backs to carry the offensive load. In the regular season, Marshawn Lynch led the NFL in rushing touchdowns with 13 and finished 4th in rushing yards with just over 1,300. Patriots running back LeGarrette Blount is coming off a 148-yard, 3-touchdown effort in a win over the Colts.
Between 2 defenders, touchdown, Patriots!
Blount, force trauma has returned to the playoffs.
The man Patriots head coach Bill Belichick took over for in New England is the one he'll be matching up against on Super Bowl Sunday. Pete Carroll was the Patriots head coach from 1997 through 99, compiling a 27-21 record.
Great job down here, buddy.
The Seahawks look to join an exclusive club of repeat Super Bowl champions, while the Patriots look to revive their dynasty of a decade ago.
Super Bowl 49. Russell Wilson, of course, he got picked off 4 times in the NFC title game and still won. Hey, somebody got some skills before the game, and Tom Brady looking for that 4th ring along with the always emotional Bill Belichick. How about early on in the game, Brady looking and picked off by the president of the Rob Gronkowski fan club. That is Jeremy Lane in the end zone. It's a red zone turnover. However, broken wrist. Lane was done for the day, and the Patriots certainly took advantage of that. However, he kept the game scoreless. On to the second quarter. We are tied at 7, and Brady, under 2 minutes to go. Me Rob Gronkowski, me catch football, and me do Gronk spike. Patriots led the NFL with 66 points in the final 2 minutes of the first half during regulation. They're up 7. But watch this. Russell Wilson. Oh, Jamie Collins, you're a great athlete. But what in the world happened? That is a first down, so they got time. And then how about this? Russell Wilson. Ricardo Lockett. Plus, we're going to tack on a penalty, so the Seahawks move it down to the 11-yard line with 6 ticks left. They're not going to kick the field goal. They're going to go for the touchdown. And where are they going to turn to? Hardball with Chris Matthews. He caught his first NFL pass in this game. He also scored his first NFL touchdown. Best known for recovering the onside kick in the NFC Championship game. Pete Carroll's pumped up because we're tied at 14.
What a throw and what a play by that young man Matthews.
On to the third quarter. Pats down 3. 3rd and 9. Brady looking for Gronk. But how about the play, Michael Irvin, by Bobby Wagner?
Man, and I talked about Bobby Wagner in the pregame, man. What a great player. Since he got back on that defense has taken off. He is certainly the leader of that pack.
Richard Sherman chuckling on the sideline, and the Patriots aren't laughing after this. Doug Baldwin nearly trips over his own feet. Scores the touchdown. Dion, that's your buddy scoring. However, he was flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. But watch the pick by the ref.
Great pick by the referee. Revis did the best he can. That was a great route, though. You got to give Baldwin credit. And I don't like that right there what Richard Sherman done. I don't like it. He's too good for that. Yep. Tom, and he did do a good job in climbing to take Darrelle Revis up on that under route.
On to the 4th. Patriots down 10 against the best defense in the league. But Brady to Danny Amendola, and they are within 3. Keep in mind, no team had ever come back from a larger deficit than 7 points in the final quarter of a Super Bowl, and certainly not against a defense like this. But then Brady, after a quick 3 and out, Rob Gronkowski, me catch football, me move chains.
I wanted to see that matchup, Cam Chancellor against Gronk, and Gronk got the better on that play right there.
Then Julian Edelman, the perfect spin move for the touchdown.
That's my man right there, man. I love Julian Edelman, man. What a gamer he is to take over for Wes Welker and then win a Super Bowl before Wes Welker.
And the Patriots have a 28-24 lead, but guess what? Yes, Mr. Kraft, it's been a tough few weeks for him and his club. Would they watch a losing effort? Well, how about this? The circus catch. 7 years after David Tyree did it to the Patriots in this very building, Jermaine Kearse does this, Michael Irvin.
And you just knew right here, wow, things are going Seattle's way, and all they have to do now is hand the football to the best running back in the National Football League.
Well, here they do. It's Marshawn Lynch, who had another 100-yard effort, but he stopped just shy of the goal line, so the clock continues to run. Now 2nd and goal. Russell Wilson, what are you doing? He gets picked off by the undrafted rookie free agent from Western Alabama, Malcolm Butler, who preserves the victory. And the Patriots have their 4th ring, and it will leave everybody asking, why in the world with Marshawn in the backfield did the Seahawks throw the football?
21 reasons. That was the worst Super Bowl call in the history of the Super Bowl.
We will dissect it, but you can see the many faces of the characters in Super Bowl 49. Pete Carroll, the MVP Tom Brady. He's an MVP for a 3rd time to tie his hero, Joe Montana, and that is a victory splash. The New England Patriots come back from a 10-point 4th quarter deficit, and they win it 28-24.